Yes, I'm back and it's been a while, but what is going on, gangers? Brother Namdi back at your service, and I'm here to dive into a continuing series where we look at fictional characters and what health conditions they may have. If you'd like to stay caught up with this series, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. For part 15 of this series, we are going to dive into a fictional character that people may or may not know, and his name is Eren from Attack on Titan. I decided to use narcissism to describe Eren's condition. But first, let's dive into what narcissism actually is. Narcissism is a personality disorder. It is basically grandiosity in self-image, excessive craving for admiration, and lack of empathy for others. An individual basically believes that they are above the law and expect to be treated that way. There's two types of narcissism: overt and covert. Overt will consist of grandiose, confident, and assertive behavior. Covert would highlight vulnerable, withdrawn, and defensive behavior. If we're tying this to Eren Yeager, I'm going to say he's more so covert. The causes of narcissism is very unclear. Some say it could be inherited. Your environment could be a reason this happens as well. Social relationships. It is also common to exist with another disorder. Disorders meaning depression, bipolar disorder, anorexia, substance abuse, or another personality disorder like antisocial or borderline. I believe this ties into Eren because he had some depression after his mother was eaten by a Titan. And to fill this void, he had joined the Survey Corps to fill that void. Let's go to the signs and symptoms of narcissism. This would include grandiose sense of self-importance, having fantasies of success, belief that they are special and that only people of high status or high culture can understand them, the constant need of admiration, sense of entitlement, tendency to exploit others, lack of empathy, and feeling envious of others. Basically, when they don't have something and someone else has that, they want that from them. Now, boy, I have a lot to say about Eren for these signs and symptoms and what exhibits him. Future Eren actually directed the Fritz Titan towards his house and later eating his mother, giving young Eren fuel to begin the rumbling. That sounds like a narcissist to me. Eren usually sees the world in his own perspective and doesn't utilize or value other people's opinion. Eren also justifies his own actions even when they cause harm to others. For example, allowing most, if not all, Yeagerists to die by his hands, and when Eren chose to invade Marley, he forced Armin to set a bomb in the Marleyan harbor, killing thousands of innocent people, and there's no justification. Eren also manipulates others to get what he wants. You guys remember he lied to Falco to help him recruit Mikasa to help with the genocide in Marley. I'm just saying now. And that boy Eren just lacks empathy big time. But enough of my rebuttal. How do you diagnose narcissism? An individual needs 5 of the 9 traits to be diagnosed as a narcissist. I'm going to leave the table here so you guys can read it. Pause if you'd like. The key thing here is a lot of people go undiagnosed because they do not seek help or they overlook their symptoms, basically. For treatment, we can look into psychotherapy or dialectical behavioral therapy. The only con of this is that individuals with this disorder don't have the concept to their behaviors and don't know what is wrong, and it will be hard for them to comply with this therapy. Medication usually doesn't work for personality disorders, and I would say it would be hard for someone like Eren to comply to any of this. I don't even believe someone like Naruto would be able to persuade Eren because he's so stubborn. But as always, if you have any of these conditions, please seek help because at the end of the day, you matter. Fictional characters were used to give a different perspective into the situation. And if you appreciate this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, please check out the previous 14 parts to this series. If you have a suggestion for part 16, drop it in the comments. And if nothing else, y'all take it easy.